listening to Unpause Your Life with Dr. Cali Estes and Master Coach Jenny Fontana, founders of the Life Coach Method. Each one of our uplifting and deep dive episodes is geared to help you tackle the things that hold you back from having the most magnificent life you deserve. Sit back, relax, and prepare to be coached.
Hey guys, Dr. Cali Estes, Unpause Your Life, the Addictions Coach, and the Addictions Academy and Sober on Demand. Glad to be here and giving you guys some content. I'm really big about content, giving you the tools you need to succeed. And one of the big buzzwords right now we're hearing is vibrational alignment or power of intention or law of attraction, right? Everybody has the secret to this. There's a certain way to do it. How do I attract what I want? What do I do when I get what I want? How does this all work? So you hear a lot of people say positive affirmations, right? I wake up and I say, money flies at me from all directions. Great. That's awesome. But that's only part of it. Your vibrational alignment is key to getting what you want. So you don't get what you want, you get what you are. That's different. So if I wake up and I'm angry, all I'm going to do is attract more anger. I'm not going to attract the happy, positive, butterflies and cupcakes lifestyle that I want if I wake up and I'm angry. So if you want positivity, you have to wake up and be positivity. So what that means is if you're trying to attract love in a relationship, you have to be love. You have to love others. You have to be happy. You have to be excited about life. Then you will attract that vibration. So in the drug and alcohol culture, which I've been part of for the past 20 years, you will see people say, I don't know why I gravitate towards that culture. So if you're doing drugs and alcohol, that's a low vibration. You will attract low vibration individuals, low vibration settings. That's a low vibration, right? For example, if you had trauma, right? You know what chaos is. You're going to attract more chaos. That's why you hear somebody say, I date the same person over and over and over again because I have unhealed trauma. That's partly, but it's also because you seek out that vibration because it's comfortable to you. So this also goes this way. When you hear people say, well, I'm an empath, I can pick up other people's energy. Yes, you can. But chances are you're an empath because you grew up in a chaotic environment. That chaos, where you had two parental givers or one parental giver that you didn't know what was coming through the door, made you figure out, I have to be on high alert. I have to be on guard at all times because I don't know what's going to come through that door. And I'm going to seek out what's going wrong consistently. That's why when you walk into a party, there could be 20 people in the room, 19 of which are amazing individuals with high vibrational energy, and you will focus on the one negative individual because that's the threat. That's the threat that you think needs to be neutralized. That stems from childhood because you did that with the parental giver. You had to be on. I have to neutralize the threat before it happens. So you do that now in adulthood, and we call it an empath. I'm an empath. I know there's something wrong. Yeah, you know there's something wrong because of childhood, because of what you had to do, not because you have a big psychic ability no one else has. Now, could you have certain abilities? Sure. But a lot of this stems from that. So now you see that threat and you say, oh my goodness, I have to neutralize it. Well, then we get into trauma bonds and we talk about, I'm attracted to that. I like that person because we understand each other. That's a trauma bond, meaning we both had some problems in our childhood, problems in our past, and we got together, we talked about it, we feel connected. Does that mean it won't work? No, but that's what that is. It's called a trauma bond. So what happens is if you understand vibrational frequency and you understand high frequency and low frequency, if you're having a bad day and you're vibrating at low frequency, you will attract other low frequency individuals. People that are angry, people that are hurt, people with trauma, people with drug and alcohol problems. You're going to attract all of that. And depending on what you're doing, you may want to try to fix it. So the first thing is, if you want to get something, you have to vibrate at the frequency of which it vibrates. So if you want love, you have to be love. If you want money, you have to vibrate with money. You have to say, I already have what I want. And then you have to act as if you have it. So you've heard about me talk about this in the other podcasts. I've said there are 3 keys to law of attraction, right? Number 1 is intention. This is what I want. Number 2 is gratitude. I'm thankful for what I have. And number 3 is action. So let's break that down. Number 1, intention. I want to find a romantic partner that loves me as much as I love them. Great. That is a great intention, right? But if you wake up every morning and you're angry that they're not here, and you're frustrated and you're lonely and you're sad, you are not going to attract that person because they are vibrating at a higher frequency than you are at the moment. You have to bring yourself up to that. That's gratitude. So gratitude is, I'm grateful for being alive. I am grateful for my house. I am grateful for my friends. You have to be the love you want to attract. And then it shows up because you have said to the universe, I want more of this. And I'm going to match this vibration, and it shows up. We hear people call that luck. I got lucky, right? I'm lucky. Everything I want just comes to me. No, you're vibrating at a higher frequency. It's not luck. It's vibrational frequency. So if I raise my frequency, I get more of what I want. That's simple. And drugs and alcohol will cloud all of this. So if you're a drinker or a drug user, you're going to have trouble getting to that higher frequency. You're going to have trouble getting peace and love if you're out drinking every single day, because you're going to attract more of the low vibrational frequency, that which you just put out. So that's what's happening right there. The third one is action. So the only way for this to work is if all 3 pieces are in play, meaning I have intention, I have gratitude, but I also have action. Where am I going to find love? Where am I going to find that romantic partnership? I'm not going to find it playing Xbox at home. I'm not going to find it binge watching Netflix. I'm not going to find it on a bar stool. So you have to be where you want to attract love. It's that simple. You go where those people go. I heard somebody say, you won't find a successful male on a dating site. And I thought this was interesting. You won't find a successful male on a dating site because they're not looking for desperate people. They're already doing what they want. So the guy that was talking about this on TikTok said, if you want to find a successful male, go out and be successful. He'll find you. And a lot of women said, well, that doesn't make any sense. Where will he be? How will I find him? How will I know? So this is the vibrational frequency idea. If I want to attract a successful individual, I go out and I be successful with whatever it is. For me, I work out. I work out every day. I go to the gym. That's my thing. So I want to attract a partner that works out because that's the same vibrational frequency, right? I don't want somebody that's idea of fun is binge watching Netflix and eating Ben and Jerry's. That doesn't match my frequency. So where do I go? I go to the gym. I go to yoga. I do fitness-oriented activities. The idea being, the more you're in that element, eventually you're going to run into like-minded people or people with that frequency. And then you attract love from there. So this is where, and it doesn't have to just be love, but this is where a lot of people fail because they say, here's what I want, but I can't get it. So a good example is, I want to lose 30 pounds. Okay, great. You want to lose 30 pounds. That's an intention, right? I'm grateful that I'm alive and I don't have any health problems. My action plan is to change my diet and work out. And by diet, I don't mean fad diet. I mean change what I eat, change my lifestyle and work out. Will that make me lose weight? Yes, that's an action plan. If your intention is to lose weight and you're grateful for Ben and Jerry's and you're sitting on the sofa eating Ben and Jerry's, you are not going to lose weight because your action isn't matching your intention and your gratitude. That's all vibrational energy. So if you understand this core concept of vibrational energy, any goal you have, you can obtain. It's very simple. So people say all the time, yes, but I don't come from a family that has money. How am I going to make money? Follow my story. I didn't come from a family that had money, no resources, no help, not even a word of encouragement of, hey, you can do this. It was, hey, you're never going to be able to do this. You're never going to make any money. You're never going to be successful. So can you overcome toxicity? Yes. We're going to talk about that later. Can you overcome a family lineage of trauma? Yes, you can overcome all of these things, but you have to get your vibrational frequency up to what you want. It's that simple. You cannot lay in the low level frequency and expect to achieve 7 figures or love. You will pick the same people in the frequency at which you emulate. And what I mean by that, again, is you are what you attract. You attract what you are. It's that simple. If I want love, I cannot be angry, frustrated, irritated, hating life, getting up and going, this sucks. What am I going to attract? More of that. I wake up and I emulate love. I am love. How do I do that? I do acts of kindness. I hold the door for somebody. I say thank you and please and how is your day and how are you? I flew this past week and I took candy for both my flights. The first flight I went on, I gave the candy to the flight attendant. She said thank you. I threw it down. Wasn't even nice. Now I wasn't expecting any favors, but I thought, well, I'll do something nice for someone. And she didn't appreciate it. The second flight was very interesting. I gave it to the flight attendant, sat down, didn't think about it. She came over, thanked me. Her coworker thanked me. Another coworker thanked me. But then the pilot came out and thanked me. That whole plane, that whole crew was operating at a higher vibrational frequency than the other crew. They were happy. They were excited. They were happy to see passengers, and the passengers were happy. And you know what? That flight was flawless. Everything went right on that flight. The flight with the negativity, we were delayed 2.5 hours. There was multiple broken parts, and every part that came that didn't fit, they tried to fix it, that part broke. That is a lower vibrational frequency. If you find yourself in a situation where the car is breaking, the mortgage went up, the faucet broke in the house, you need a plumber, there's all these things stacking up, your vibrational frequency is too low. You have to rise it up to start fixing stuff. It's that simple. You cannot operate at a low frequency and expect things to work. They won't. And then if you focus on all that negative, you're going to get more negative. That's why you hear people say, I'm never lucky. I never win the lottery. I play it every day, but don't win. Well, then don't play it, because your attitude, your intention is off. Your vibrational energy is, I'm not going to win. So guess what? You're not. It's that simple. If you focus on, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, and how much you're going to win every single day you play, you will eventually win. $1, $5, $20, you're going to win something that matches your vibrational energy. So we're going to continue talking about vibrational energy. We're going to talk about the law of attraction. We're going to talk about those 3 things: intention, gratitude, and of course, action. You need all 3. Intention is what I want. Gratitude is what I have. Action is how I'm going to get there. So start focusing on those 3 things, raising your vibrational energy. Use your positive affirmations that we taught you in class. Start bringing it up a notch and watch what happens. Follow for more.
Thank you for listening to Unpause Your Life with Dr. Cali Estes and Master Coach Jenny Fontana. Head over to www.thelifecoachmethod.com to learn more about coaching yourself and how to become a master coach.